Hey there, Bronniacs. Welcome back to Bronze Over Brains. I'm your man, Bronson Layton, and man, we got a good one here for you today, guys, because today we are cooking you up some delicious sausage balls. How are we going to do this? Let's find out. Come along with us as we go to pick out the ingredients. Well, guys, we managed to get all the ingredients necessary to make our sausage balls, and here they are. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this entire roll of Tennessee Pride mild sausage and mix it with this whole block of Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to mix these two ingredients together in this bowl by spoon. Okay. Now, as you can see, you gotta open up the sausage. And for you younger viewers watching this, don't do this without an adult. Not really the best idea for little kids to be messing around with sharp knives. Okay. Nice, delicious sausage. Okay, I'm going to squeeze that out of there. Okay. And this is what I would do. If you feel any leftover meat in a tube like this, just use it like toothpaste and try to squeeze out as much remnants as you can. Just so, you know, more quality and you got your money's worth. Alright, we got all the sausage in there. Now to add the Philadelphia cream cheese block. Okay. May need to use this knife. Alright, now just plop it right in there. Okay, and doing the technique I just showed you guys, squeeze out through a tube like toothpaste. And just got that little bit there. Alright, now what we are going to do is start mixing. What I think I can do first is I'm going to try to beat this around and then try to mix it, because if it's too thick, you probably won't get far with anything. You beat it into there, into mix. You beat it all in there and start mixing. Yeah, you gotta soften that cream cheese right there. Now, if you want proper mixture, you gotta make sure that the cream cheese is softened and that the sausage is slightly room temperatured. And to ensure a great quality mixture, if it gets too thick, I would advise taking your spoon and dragging it like this, not really forcefully dragging, but doing it like this to make the cream cheese spread upwards so that your mixture will be more thorough. And you mix, and then repeat several times. And it should look a lot like this. And there you go. There you have it. You got your mixture for your sausage. Are you filming sideways?
Now I am. Help to cut that.
Now, next thing we're going to do, we have to add 1.5 cups of cheese into the mix. But since this cup is only worth for 1 cup, I'm going to fill half the cup in again after we pour this into the mixture. I'm going to take this 1 cup of cheese, pour it right in there, and now we're going to add another half cup. Just about right up to there. This is as much as we need right here. And pour that in. And we are going to keep stirring. Oops. And this is what your mixture should look like after you have added the cheese and you thoroughly mixed it. And now what we're going to move on to is the Bisquick. What we want to do with this is add about 1 cup's worth. There we go. We got it open. We're going to have to add like 1.5 cups of this stuff as well. Oh, other way around. Now watch as I add 1 cup of this stuff into this bowl. Okay, I'd say that's good right there. 1 cup. And now we're going to add half of another cup. I'd say, give or take, this would be the rest of it. We're going to pour it in there. And once again, we are going to stir / mix all of this, the rest of this stuff together. For a keynote, anyone who is following the recipe in this video, it would be best if you could take small portions of the Bisquick and add it in a little bit at a time, or else it's going to be a real pain to mix by spoon. But since we have mixed it all by spoon and added the Bisquick in as the final ingredient, it's best that we're doing it by hand, mixing it all up. Whatever you prefer, by spoon or by hand, just make sure that whatever you prefer, you do it in small amounts. It just depends. And I'm sure you guys already know this, but make sure to wash your hands before you do this part of the recipe. And I'm going to say that before you roll these into little balls, it's best to let this sit for like 20 minutes or so. Yeah, because this stuff is incredibly thick if you did it the way I'm doing it. And now that we have waited 20 minutes for these things to soften, what I'm going to do is one by one, I'm going to take a handful of this meat. Don't want too much. You're going to roll it up into balls like these. Like so. Now you want to put it on a cookie sheet with tin foil, as I have demonstrated right here, and spray it down with cooking oil. Very lightly though. And I'm going to repeat this several times. And just like that. And now that we got the sausage balls refrigerated for 10 minutes, it is time that we put them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to let them bake for 25 minutes or until golden brown. Well guys, we just got these out of the oven and they look pretty tasty. But the true test is a taste test, so here we go. That is a promising sausage ball right there. Right there. Well guys, this is Bronson Layton right here, and this is all I got for you today. And if you guys have any other cooking tutorials that you would like us to do, please leave a comment down below and we'll try to get to them as soon as we can. And until then, stay brawny.